Hey guys, me and Dave. It's what is it? I don't know. 4/22, 2021. So it's Thursday already. Oh my gosh, it's almost the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. I can't believe it. It hasn't been too bad of a day as far as targeting goes. I went to the park. They had perps there. Um, I drove around all afternoon because my relative left and locked the door, and I didn't have my house key on my key ring yet. I put it on there now. And so we're me, Max is with me. Max and I, he was with me, and we had to waste about an hour and a half until my relative got home, and so I could get in the house and all this stuff. In the meantime, this does have to do with targeting. In the meantime, we made a couple stops at the park, and we went back to the park, and they would there was perps there when I got there. There's always perps there. There's always one or two perps there. They're there, they're just there. Sometimes they will have a guy and a girl. Like last night, I went there. I took Max there, and they had a guy and a girl uh, playing ball. Nobody goes to this park, you guys. If they don't have the perps there, no one's there. It's empty, you know. And so they'll have people having a picnic, or they'll have people playing ball and all this stuff. And I know they're involved. They have to let me know they're involved, okay? So they will bang something, or they will validate their technology or verify their technology somehow. They will do something to let me know they're a perp. So I'm not being paranoid and being like, oh, they're all perps and they have to do something to know, let me know what they're a perp and they're involved and stuff. So they would have, we went for a little ride. I had to kill an hour and a half, and so we went back to the park, and we were waiting there for about a half hour, and I called my sister and all that stuff to kill some time, and so they would have some random people just pull up, and they would just drive in the parking lot and turn around and leave. And that happened a couple times. Why did they do it? You're being watched and all this stuff. I don't know. I guess that's what they're trying to say. So you're being watched. Well, of course I know that. You don't have to keep on reminding me that I'm being watched. But they do. This is what they do. And they have perps. When you're driving, I don't know if they're perps or not. There was I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. I couldn't see who was driving, but they were in a minivan, and they were tailgating my ass. And I slowed down a little bit to below the speed limit, because I was gonna turn anyway, but and they were still tailgating my ass, all the way, so they do all these gang stalker, it's gang stalking 101, to invade your space, they want to pretend like they have all this power over you and all this stuff. It's just like when you go to the dollar store. You got all the thugs at the dollar store, all the grubs at the dollar store, blocking your aisle, standing in your space, talking on the phone, and they may say something about your life. You'll have a girl in front of you, she'll try to pay for her stuff, and her debit card, just out of the blue, her debit card just doesn't work, and she's sitting there trying her debit card, and she has to try a different debit card, and all this stuff. They do this stuff on purpose. The clerks are involved at the dollar store. I swear to God, they are involved in this program. Just like Walmart is involved in this program. You go up to Walmart, and you'll have people slamming the coolers, slamming stuff, talking real loud in a different aisle, and causing a big scene and all this stuff. Some of these companies are involved in this program in harassing you. It's gang stalking 101. You know, and that's what they do. It doesn't matter wherever I go. If I go to a restaurant, you could try to, uh, um, what's the word? You could try to, uh, what is the word I'm looking for? You could try to be spontaneous, as possible, but they're reading your mind. I mean, you could drive down the road and take a turn, and they're catching that. They might not catch it right away, but if you try to be spontaneous and go to a restaurant or something, or pull in the subway really quick and get some food, they are getting, they got their perps around. They're reading your mind. They're they you know they're trying to determine what you're thinking or what you're gonna do, you know, um, and stuff, and they have perps all over the place, to be there just in case. I don't know what these people are getting paid or whatever, but I'll go in, KFC, and there'll be a perp in front of me, and he's revving his engine every time they put a thought in my head. He's revving his engine to verify that technology and all this stuff. It pisses me off. I'm telling you, it pisses me off. I want to film the guy. I don't, but I want to film the guy because, they got these little grubby punks that will do anything for money and crappy cars and all this stuff. They always have, another thing to do with gang stalking. They always have, people drive by with booming systems, with big subwoofers and everything else, driving by your house, booming their system. They have, trucks with loud dual exhaust. They have, piece of crap cars with loud exhaust. They do this all day long if they can, you know. Just like over at the park, I mean, they have all their gang stalkers over there, all different types of gang stalkers over there. They'll go over there, and then when you notice them, and then shortly after they'll leave. Um, you know, um, it's really unreal. It is a huge operation, for us, you guys. It's a huge operation to have all these gang stalkers and all this stuff, because they're reading our mind. They kind of know where we're going and all this stuff. And I don't know how they do it, if they send them a text, or how they do it and get it and alert these people. But they alert them, and they're racing to where you're going. Dollar store, Walmart, gas station. Um, Sometimes they don't have, customers involved, but they will have the clerks involved. In my program, anyway, they'll be banging. They'll slam the, cash register door closed. They will they will do other things, to let me know. They always let me know. I'm not being paranoid. They always let me know in my program that they're involved. They do something. They always do something to let me know they're perp. That's what they do. So we drove around, for an hour and a half, and then we went back to the park and all this stuff. I was waiting to get into the house and all this stuff. Now I changed my key, and stuff. So we did that, and then, it was so late. We came home. I fed the dogs, had supper, and all this stuff, and then, I had to give the dogs medications, for, tick medication, just in case I take these guys camping with me. They gotta have tick medication, and stuff. So, but they're always out. They're out in the neighborhood. They got lots of perps around here. Sometimes they'll be banging, verifying, and doing different things to let you know, you're never alone. You're never alone. I mean, sometimes, I haven't seen my brother in 3 years, but when he used to come over and BS with me, some of these perps would come out and they would sit on the porch while I'm sitting there visiting with my brother, and they would have people ride by um, to whatever. I don't know what they were doing, disrupting your thinking, or so you can't concentrate on. And I get hit around people. When I'm isolated, I don't get hit. I get hit when I'm around people. They verify their technology and stuff all the time. It's unreal, um, and stuff. So I'll probably cut this off. Uh, um, I was gonna say, I read some of your comments and all that stuff, and I know you guys are going through some crap out there. Um, I can totally relate with you guys. Um, it's a huge program, you guys. I mean, it's a big program. They're spending lots of money. You know, they're paying lots of people. I don't know what they're paying these gang stalkers, giving them free clothes and all this stuff. Um, I'm not going to go into it, but, well, I'll tell you this really quick. When I was in the fake psych ward and these people would get released, the perps would get released, they would always go out and buy these people a new outfit. New jeans, new shirt, new shoes, every single time. They would go out and buy these perps new clothing, So they get clothing and money, and I don't know what else they get. Maybe they get a break if they're a criminal, if they're like a non-violent criminal or something. They may get a break on their sentence, and all this stuff. It's kind of a get out of free jail card. Some of these people don't learn. I've seen them on the county website, on the jail roster. Some of these people don't learn, and they keep on throwing themselves in jail. For little crimes, trespass, probation violation, stuff like that. It's a big network of people, you guys. It's a big network. It's really amazing how they got all these criminals involved, and they got these bad people involved, because they are bad people and they don't care. They'll do it for $25-$50. I don't know what they're getting paid, but they will do anything for a couple dollars and some free clothes, and stuff. They're gullible. Are they getting are they getting their brainwave signature at the same time? Are these people going to be rounded up someday? I don't know. Are they being watched? It's possible. It's possible they can do this to millions and millions of people at once. So it's really amazing, the network that they have around the country. If I go down to the cities, they're down there. You got street theater, you got the perps, you got all kinds of people. If I go to the cities, if I stop halfway and get a cup of coffee, they have the perps there. It really is amazing, the network of people they have involved in this. It really is amazing. You could go anywhere in the country, and it'll be set up before you get there, of perps. It's really crazy. So I was reading some of your comments. I can relate to you guys. I feel sorry for you guys. I feel bad for you guys. You're going through this, being tortured and all this stuff, and the things they do to you guys. And I just want to say that. So I'm going to cut this off. Just talking about gang stalking. I get it all. So I'm going to cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.